Where exactly are the opportunities? That's our next conversation. Now, joining me for this is Bountiful Atako, is the Managing Director. Alana Green Limited has joined me right here in the studio. It's great to have you. It's been a while.
Thank you for having me, lad. It's good to see you as well.
Yeah, good to see you. Yeah, and you know, the last time we spoke, you know, it's still the same issue, you know, at this point. You know, food security, we're trying to get more Nigerians, you know, fed. We have what it takes, but, you know, we still have that untapped potential. But, you know, at the end of the day, investors need to make a decision. Talk to me about, you know, some of the profitable ventures you're seeing right now, trends, you know, with the agribusiness, you know, sector. Where are the investors looking at, or where should they be looking at this point?
Okay, so obviously, I'm sure you expect me to have some bias because, you know, our work, exactly, our work at Alana Green is focused on mechanization, and I think that, you know, it's an untapped potential that is there for agribusiness. Investors can look at investing in mechanization because it's really the ingredient that farmers lack to sustainable production. That's one. Secondly, I think that drone technology is taking shape. We're able to see solutions around field management. In Diaspora have the responsibility at this point to invest in our agri-business sector. I'll tell you why, because, you know, Tony Elumelu says a lot that when you look at Africa, you see risk, but when he looks at Africa, he sees opportunities. And I think that that's the lens that Nigerians in diaspora need to look at. And, you know, honestly speaking, the currency is really bad, right? But that can be an advantage because they are earning so much more than we are earning here. If they identify portfolio companies that they want to do business with, some sort, and then invest in these companies, I think it would be great for our economy.
And it's quite interesting because, you know, some would say, you know, a weak currency is great for them, you know, because they're exporting more, you know, so an international market can buy and they would want to buy because your currency is weaker. So how do we take advantage of that? You know, but it's hard, you know, when you're import dependent, it's a bad thing, you know, for you.
I think that investing is great. But there has to be a lens to it. There has to be a goal. I don't know, you know, but there has to be purpose to whatever work that, you know, we do as a people. Our country is in dire need of help, and I speak as a concerned citizen and from my vantage position as the MD at Alana Green, because this is what I tell my team. I say we have a responsibility as Nigerians to do better. Right? The global status quo of where Nigerians are today is terrible. And I think, first things first, let's talk about food, which is, you know, the paramount need of every human being. If we take it dutifully, like we have seen China done in the past, like we also saw the case with India, these people were determined, you know, to move themselves from subsistence farming to sustainable growing. So I think that it's not to anybody's advantage if the economy is weak, because we're Africans, particularly Nigerians, and we live a communal lifestyle. So what you take home today doesn't go to just you or just the family back at home. It goes to, you know, their relations, relatives. That's interesting, an interesting word to call it. So when you look at that, you want to also put the house in order so that you don't get all those calls and all those things. So we're at a great point in our agriculture. We have a teeming youth population. Nigeria's median today is 19 years. That tells us that in the next 20 to 25 years, our growers will still be relatively, quote and unquote, young. Right? So we have an advantage. Digital agriculture, technology in agriculture, and then we need to hinge our entire strategy on our youth population. We need to encourage farming. We need to make them see that farming is lucrative. We need to put in more effort into advocating for these things. Better still, we need the government to do a lot on the policy end, and a whole lot of young people are championing great causes in the agri sector. I'll give you an instance. Today at Alana, we are launching our e-commerce platform where farmers are able to access mechanization, products or services from the comfort of their homes. Now, that's great for the growing population of farmers. But that's not all. We start back to say, how do we give value to farmers who will work with us on this product? And we discussed to put on a marketplace where processors, large companies, exporters can meet with the cooperative of farmers we work with there and offer premium prices, because we will be able to guarantee the quality of the produce that they're getting. So founders, particularly agri-tech founders, have a responsibility to build solutions because we need these answers and we need them quick.
Yeah, we need them quite quick at this point in 2020. But thank you. Yeah. It was great having this conversation with you. Bountiful Matako is the Managing Director, Lana Green Limited. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Ladi. Cheers.
Anytime.